Rynerson Stadium in Ypsilanti, Michigan. We've waited so long, and finally another season of college football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the Sacramento State Hornets and the Eastern Michigan Eagles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sideline, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Thanks, guys. Eastern Michigan head coach talked to me pregame. He is so excited to lead his team out onto this field where he was a player himself. He has waited his turn. It is a full circle moment for him. And he said, I cannot wait to be the head coach and be the leader that I had when I was a player. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. So Eastern Michigan's kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. He'll bring it out. It's Moses. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Makes the catch. It's Williams. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
The Eagles offense will now get its first chance with the football. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media like, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
And send the tight end in motion. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Snags it over the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Some crossing routes are designed to beat man coverage, but that one worked out pretty well in zone. Nice job by the QB and receiver being on the same page, finding a soft spot, and getting the completion.
The Eagles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a man. It's Kim. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, they caught the defense off guard with that play right there. Here they are in field goal range. It's 3rd and short. You know, the odds say it's going to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They get a big play now setting up 1st and goal.
And the Eagles will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Eagles! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Fielded in the end zone, it's Moses. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Running inside, it's Curtis. Makes it past the marker. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Eight-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. He wants to change this route. On the ground, it's Curtis. Maybe some room here. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll give it to the transfer, 1st carry of the season.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Move those chains without a hitch. Well, actually, with a hitch, but you get the point.
I like that. Nicely done. The defense probably should have understood the ball was coming out quick, something like a hitch, a slant, the screen, something fast. They didn't. QB gets it on the money. Receiver gets the extra yards. Easy pitch and catch for the 1st down.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Man, he's got 45 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got him. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
That's the end of the quarter, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. After the break, they'll go back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Moses. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Extra point here will tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Reads it, fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route run. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Kim. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. Looks as if it's their senior quarterback who's down on the play, and that is a guy they can ill afford to lose. We'll have Holly check on his condition shortly. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Keeps it himself. Stopped immediately. Might have gotten a little cute with that run on 3rd and long, and they got nothing to show for it. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over of football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive, just try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
That's caught. It's Moses. Strong, firm tackle.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Eastern Michigan's offense takes the field to get this drive started. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He breaks a tackle. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
The play action fake. Throws it deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving.
Here we go. Ready. Ready. Shift.
To throw, it's Kim. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now.
Ready. Ready, team, ready. Go, go.
Quickly to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. Wants to throw again. Wide open downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Really nice job there of the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
In the red area, it's Bennett. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Went right back to him, and again he is denied. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They're down to one timeout left in the half. As they come to the line on third down, already 2 for 2 on this drive, going for the hat trick and the score. Looking to throw, it's Kim. Takes the easy one to the back. Touchdown, Eagles! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll try the counter. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Complete on the left to Williams. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback...
There he goes. He now has 53 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this all.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
You know, this is a very well-rounded defensive line. They play this 4-3 scheme. They've got guys up front that keep their gap integrity against the run, but they can also win one-on-one against the pass. And you just saw the speed off the edge by that DN.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Complete to the left. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield. And now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
Using his legs, it's Bennett. Hard running there. He's loose at the 15. Rumbles up to the 27 before going out of bounds, and the running game gets it done there.
And, man, this offense, man, is so nice to have a guy that you can hand the football to, and he can take off and make big plays down the field. He can break tackles. He can outrun you. He shows you a little bit of everything. This defense, they better dial in on him because he's going to get the football, and he can make big plays.
Back to pass, it's Kim. The quick out. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Bennett. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy, first on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Looking downfield, it's Kim. A little release to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Makes the catch. Jumped on top of the pile. Excellent job using the clock. They get the timeout. 2 ticks remaining, and now they can put up points before going to the locker room. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Thanks so much, fellas. Here inside our EA Sports studios, welcome into the Week 0 College Football Update Show. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the Arizona State Sun Devils. And it's the Aggies trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back now to your game at Ypsilanti. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And just like that, let's send it back to the guys inside the factory.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Hey guys, the Eagles head coach told me coming out of the locker room. Coach told me he is thrilled with his transfer running back. This is exactly why they brought him. They expected big things out of him, and he has shown that he is capable so far here in this game. They want to continue that momentum behind the strong running game of his first half. Back to you.
All right, Holly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Quick completion to the right. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And the Eagles in the hurry-up.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
The Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Just outside the red zone. If they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
They'll give it to him again. Got a little grass. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to barge in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's a great stop by this defense. 2nd down and goal. Getting the lost yardage play. Now putting your defense in a better position for 3rd down.
The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Kim. Grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders. He has stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Their first possession of this 3rd quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Curtis. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. On the ground, it's Rainey. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the third. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wide receiver going in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. The run inside. It's Rainey. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They'll make the stop, but he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the good news is you got the first down running it there on 2nd and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the fourth quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. They'll have a first down here, a Week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. Back to throw, it's Kim. Nice catch along the sideline and great effort to stay in bounds. And how easy was that for this offense? Tight end just wide open on the outside.
And Reese, one thing, I know this defense is concerned with all the speed offensively they've got at the wideout position, but you can't forget about the tight end. There's no way that guy should be that wide open on the perimeter of the field.
Tight end now in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quick strike complete. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella.
And they found the big fella again. And they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Mack. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now.
Here we go. Ready. Go.
They'll run the counter. Maybe a crease. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Really nice job by the running back here in the 4th quarter, picking up that 1st down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot. Late in the game, they need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
Might as well give it to him again. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Eagles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. That's caught by Williams. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. That holding call backs him up 10. It's now 1st and 20. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And his throw is incomplete. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where look
wide open spaces. Past the 20. He's at touchdown, Sacramento State. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
For Eastern Michigan here on the sideline, things are starting to get pretty emotional. As you know, this head coach coaching for his home team, his first game as the head guy, and this will mean so much to him. His offense, though, just has to finish it off with a big lead in the 4th. Can they get the first home win ever for this coach who's given so much of his heart and soul to this program? Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. On the draw, it's Bennett.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Keeps it on the option. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. With 1:52 left, the defense will use a timeout trying to get the football back.
Well, I'll tell you what, just watching this QB in the run game, he's going to break one. At some point in this game, he's going to break a home run. Defense did a nice job getting him down there, but this guy, I'm telling you, he's just a play away from taking it to the house. Keep letting this guy do his thing. This is a pretty easy situation for the offense right here, guys. We need one play. We need one run up front. O-line, we need you to come through for us and ice this game. They do a great job allowing that back to pick up the first.
Yeah, it's just physicality up front. The big boys creating some space because the defense knew what was going on. They have to get a stop here or this football game is over. A lot of guys near the line of scrimmage, they can't get it done, and it is over.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
This is